Okay, I was watching the planet Jupiter and I was using this Delos 14mm with the Barlow Celestron Ultima series Barlow, and I changed to this TMB Planetary 3.2mm eyepiece. What a surprise. I saw the Callisto on the face of the planet Jupiter like a dot. I looked on the planetarium program and I could see it, actually it was there, and it's amazing, beautiful sight. I wish I could photograph it better, but it's difficult. I mean, the image I could see with this cheap 23-pound eyepiece was equal to the 2.4 Vixen HR, which costs £250. That's equal to that. China rules. They've really done well on this. Okay, this is the Baader Morpheus 6.5mm eyepiece. And I've used the Barlow to increase this to it's a Celestron Ultima SV series 2 times. So that's practically means it is around 3.25 times. 3.25mm. So it's really high magnification and equal almost to this. The image quality, I can say that's double of this. 14mm Baader Morpheus is really good. 6.5 is a sweet eyepiece. It's just superior. Superior to anything that I have in this range. And if you look at the Baader Morpheus, it glows in the dark. So you can read the number. .5. Okay, now I'm using the Pentax XW 3.5mm, and it's a notch sharper than the Barlow Baader Morpheus 6.5. That is 3.25 with the Barlow millimeter one. So this one is slightly sharper. You can see more detail, the atmosphere of the Jupiter, and the dot, which is a Callisto, is very visible. But practically there is no effort needed to see the Callisto. It should not be like that. But this Myriad 3.5mm 110 degrees is sharper than the Pentax. Cannot be true. Should not be like that. I cannot believe this. This is £250. This is, I think, 160, 70, depending when you have bought it. You can buy it even, £90 second hand. It's sharper than the Pentax. 3.5 equal. Focal length equal. The thing about the Myriad is that I don't need to look at the eyepiece like this. I can look from the corner like this and I can see the image. Okay, with the 110 degree eyepiece like this 3.5, I can get the magnification that this one can give me, or this one, or this one, or the Barlow Morpheus. But the thing is that I can, because the field of view is very large, I can see, for example, Titan, the satellite of the Saturn, and very farther and far more away from the Saturn satellite like Eyepieces, I can also see it. So quite large area of the sky, but the same magnification I can see. And it takes a long time for the object to drift from one corner of the eyepiece to another corner, to the next corner. So it's quite, yeah, quite relaxed. Although I like the relaxed eye relief and everything of the Pentax, this one is also a tad better in the image quality, or equal or a little bit better, but the wide field of it is really unsurpassed. You cannot compare this with that. That is 70 only. Cannot be true. Baader Morpheus 6.5 with the Barlow 2 times is sharper than the Pentax 3.5 on Saturn. Seeing condition is changing, my eyes is improving, or really these eyepieces are different. Yes, you can see the Cassini gap with this. A Pentax has a purity in color. The rings of Saturn are white, the planet itself is slightly yellow, and the equatorial part of it has some darker yellow, kind of near orange or brown. So really pure color. Which one I prefer? I prefer this one. That is good, cheaper, but if you can have that one, that's good. Color is pure. With this one you see the ring also will be yellow, the Morpheus, but with this one the ring of Saturn is white, which is true. This is ice, it's made of ice. And yet this TMB Planetary 23 pound about triumphantly, very competitively compares with the Pentax, all these expensive ones, which are all above 150 pound more than the Pentax is 250. And this 23 pound delivers similar to them, had a little bit less, but that's the price difference you pay. 250 or 23 pound, which one you like. So here I've tested and observed the planet Jupiter and planet Saturn with these eyepieces, in total 6, and I used the Delos as a finder. What can I say about them? The best picture, the best image I had was with the Pentax 3.5, closely matching by this 3.5, closely matching by the Barlow 6.5 Morpheus, and really close to this 3.2 and 2.5, which is a different price range. I use the Barlow on that. So if you don't have the money and you want to see good planetary views, go for this TMB Planetary, TMB2 Planetary from China. All the range, get all the range, from 2.5 to 9. You don't go wrong. These ones, especially 2.5 of it is really good. But if you have the money, you want to splash Pentax, Morpheus, Myriad, which one is more comfortable? I prefer this. The color is more pure. And then this also. These two are very close, of course, but this is 2.5. Very wide field. This is almost like a Nagler. This one, that is like Eyepieces. That's the finder one. I prefer for observing the planets 10mm Delos better than this. It's not bad, but 10mm, when it's Barlow, it becomes 5mm. And really good with this Barlow. Celestron 2 times Barlow Ultima S3 series. Really good Barlow.